Hello and welcome back to the Comp.tf stream coverage of the Comp.tf Ultiduo Cup, the first one in Europe. We're here for the second semi-final now. If you were with us before the break, you would have seen T-Mac and Tech convincingly beat Hippo and ESK. Now we're going on to maybe a little bit more of an evenly matched semi-final between Stark and Bull on one team. I'm sure you know both of them. They both played in Prem last season. And on the other side, we have Yangpai and Board. Board, I guess most people know him, but haven't really seen him play that much. He's not really been in a high-level team due to
I guess it's quite infamous.
Other issues with certain things. Yangpai, of course, played Scout for GG Well played in Division 1 last season. He's since left that roster. But for those of you who don't know, Yangpai is quite infamous for how good he is on like MGE servers, and obviously a lot of know that transferable aim is transferable to Ultiduo because it's another heavily aim-based map, really. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. I don't know really which way to call it. I think either of them would give T-Mac and Tech a run for their money. Obviously, we saw T-Mac have maybe a few problems with his shotgun, or it just wasn't as convincing as his rockets were.
Yeah, definitely. But at least he was confident enough to try it out. And I guess bonus points for that, even though he didn't hit all of his shots as convincingly as his rockets did.
Yeah, the difference is, of course, Stark and Yangpai, both main Scout. Stark back to his original class on Scout for this season, the upcoming ETF World Premiership. So both of them obviously have a lot more consistent shotgun, a lot more experience with that hit scan. Obviously, T-Mac, on the other hand, played Roma, where he doesn't really have a hit scan for the vast majority of the time, thanks to the gunboats unlock. So, obviously, it's going to be evenly matched here between Stark and Yangpai's shotgun, but it'll be interesting to see what happens.
Who's going to have the most damage rockets to follow up with their shotgun? I think that's going to be the deciding factor, who's going to hit the best rocket, like those hitting in the 80s to 100s.
Yeah, here we go. They both go at the same door. I'm going to meet straight away early on. Early advantage to Yangpai, but it's marginal. Both soldiers have spilt most of their ammo, so we just have a short break while they reload. Again, really even fight right now. No soldier really wants to commit too far forward. Stark has a slight high ground, makes his rockets a little bit more, and you can see him pushing home that slight height ground advantage.
Is taking a lot of damage, so yeah, he goes down.
Yeah, the shotgun comes out though, and Stark's really on the back foot with his shotgun. He's having to turtle up for heals. Yangpai tries to spam down a rocket and just blows it, really.
A man of my dreams.
He obviously knows you're casting, Leon. That rocket was a tribute to Leon. Yangpai's going straight in early to Stark, and he's putting him on the back foot right now, but Stark's landing the rockets. Board is trying to protect, but Stark's just juggled both of them. The Uber does come out. Again, we talked about it, when I talked to Stark before, he's very much a fan of the, overly confident, almost arrogant, reckless medic play. Bull playing it a lot safer there. Now the rockets have been exchanged. Yangpai has lost the high ground. Just going to go get on the cap now. Going to force Stark to drop down. Evens the height advantage right there, and Yangpai's got the advantage, landing these rockets for more damage. But we see a lot more extended fight. Stark's really on the back foot right now. Bull's trying to shield. He goes in for the snipers. He's down on 77, but Yangpai just needs to hit one more shotgun, and there we go.
Very calm play by Yangpai right there. He didn't panic at all. He just kept reloading that one-on-one rocket and making sure that hit for 60 to 80 damage.
Yeah.
Making sure Stark goes down.
Yangpai had time to go up top there, but he doesn't fancy it. He'd rather stay down and block the point. He knows he's going to get baited down anyway, and he's absolutely juggling Stark exactly where he wants it.
Very strong rocket.
Stark did land a good rocket on Board there right now to force him to pop, because Board, he kind of missed his surf, so he went straight up in the air. Not where you want to be as medic. Now we see Yangpai take the high ground, and Stark's just going to get on the point to bait him down. Getting that 2x cap. Bull's going to take some of that rocket, and Yangpai again putting him on the back foot. Down to under half health. Bull's trying to shield, but Yangpai's still got rockets, just going to crush him. Stark's going to try and get the medic, but he's not got enough health or enough ammo to really threaten Board. And Yangpai is going to inch into the lead in time.
Yeah, this is very strong play by Yangpai. He's hitting all his rockets. He's dealing more damage than Stark with him at the moment. I can just finish him off with the shotgun if that's required.
Yeah, Board went aggressive quite early there due to the low health. Yangpai, again, I guess, smart play, realised he didn't have the ammo, or he hadn't done enough damage to open up the shotgun kill, so just takes the faster respawn. Stark's going to get the cap back, going to get back on the point. Again, big juggles right now. Not enough to finish it off, and instead of going for the kill, they're just going to get on the cap. And they should be able to get quite a lot of this cap time. He's just going to actually, he's baited Stark down to try and get on his medic. Bull just takes the damage though, survives. Bull down to 20 health. Could be picked, he's really close to Uber though. If this fight goes on much longer, Bull will just have charge, 94%. You can see Yangpai's fighting him. Actually, Stark gets the kill. Big from Stark. Again, Stark struggling with a shotgun. Medic's going to, Board's going to surf away as well. He got a slice and has his Uber. He's just going to pop right now. But Bull still has an Uber in the bag. And they're going to try and not use it, but there's a lot of pressure on him right now. He is going to pop. And Stark now has to finish for frags with this Uber he's got left, but he actually gets separated from his medic, and Yangpai is just going to juggle him up and finish him off. Bull's not going to be able to finish for cap right now, and the time's going to keep going down for Yangpai. Yangpai really got the most he possibly could have out of that situation.
Yeah, I think Stark very underestimated the damage from Yangpai right there. Tried to go in for a juggler, but didn't quite have the damage to do so, and just Yangpai responded with a perfect few rocket.
Yeah, they're going in again right now. Stark's really pushed Yangpai back. Fight's going to be separated right now.
Trading medics.
Yeah, the health's pretty even, but I don't think Yangpai has a lot of rockets. He's going to try and peek this corner, but Stark's shotgun is true and will finish him off. He is going to have to avoid arrows right now, though, because Board is trying for the sneaky pick. The cap is now in... it belongs to Stark, but the time is still in favour of Yangpai and Board, and they're going to go for it now. The engagement's coming in. Yangpai's using the high ground, but he's getting juggled really high right now, and Yangpai's going to finish that off. It will start getting juggled really high. I got my colours mixed up. Only 4 players, but it's still confusing. Yeah, still too complicated for me.
That's why TF2 is hard.
That's why TF2. Yep, that's why it's so interesting. They're going again, equal health fight. They're going in again, really even all the way. Yangpai misses that last rocket though, and the health's really bad on both of them. Yangpai's able to hit good shotgun. Whoa!
Both down to 12 HP around that area.
Yeah. And Yangpai just comes out on top. Bull's going, he's going to get straight on the point, try and get a cap. He takes the arrow kill.
That's amazing.
Board's walked out of spawn. The quick reconnect from Board.
Was that a panic reconnect?
I don't know. Maybe he's kill button and he's disconnect. Yeah, his kill button and disconnect button are right next to each other for some reason. It happened. Really risky play from Board's keyboard setup as they go into this next Uber engagement. Looks like Yangpai taking the advantage again. He just seems to be he's juggling Stark sort of a lot better than Yangpai's juggling him. And Yangpai's just keeping him on this low health. He will finish him off despite Stark hitting Yangpai's low health as well. Bull's now going to try and dodge. He's dodging all the shotgun, but Yangpai had 2 lefts in his barrel and he's going to take him down. Stark's not going to go for this, just trying to get his cheeky free rocket. And now Board's getting awfully close to Uber. And look at these times, they've been neck and neck all the way down.
This is the closest Ultiduo game I've ever seen, and I've seen 2. So this is very exciting stuff coming out here from Stark and Yangpai.
Oh, he misses the air shot, Yangpai, but Board's going to hold his Uber, he's going to dodge those arrows. The arrows are going to try and make Board drop, but Yangpai's all over him, will clean that one up. And they will be able to regroup right now, but Stark's going early for the medic. Board's going to keep trying to hold, he's on 40 HP, the soldier gets juggled closer, but they're both going to hold on to it. The arrows, Board's going to have to keep dodging these arrows right now. He jumps over that one, he jumps down from that one. Board playing with fire right there, confident in his ability to dodge these arrows. The arrows are still going off. I think that one might have even hit. He's really low, he's going to have to pop. Now we see Stark. Stark's actually waiting on the high ground. Bull might go down, but Stark's going to try and ambush them. The Uber's faded just now, but I think Yangpai just about had enough Uber.
Yeah, the HP versus 40.
Yeah.
It's not going to end well.
You saw Stark try to do what Yangpai did to him earlier, where he just baits the overextension once the Uber's popped. But Yangpai had too much health really there, and Yangpai finished the kills a lot quicker as well. Now we're back onto this fight on top, but Stark's going to want to try and get the cap back. Yangpai has gained about a minute advantage with this time. Yangpai's going to drop onto him now, but it's really even so far. Looks like Yangpai actually surfs that into him and lands a big damaged rocket. Both soldiers really low right now, narrow advantage for Stark. They're going in, they're trading damage, and Stark has taken the point through all of this, and we're just recycling. Both Ubers are nearly up as well.
Yeah, I think that was a smart play here by Yangpai and Board. They saw that they had took too much damage and just started healing up again, gave them the cap point. Stark had just recycled.
Stark had to sneak away on low HP now. Yangpai's coming up, boss. Bull's going to surf. He's going to try and milk it. Board's surfing as well. Bull and Board. That's not confusing at all. As they both surf the Ubers away. Bull's going to meet up with Stark up top. The cap has gone back to Yangpai throughout all of this, though. And now Yangpai's just going to stand down there and defend his cap. Stark needs to take this back. He's at a minute and 20-second disadvantage.
It was a bit interesting that they didn't push that 1 second, 2-second Uber advantage onto Stark and Bull. Oh wow. Yeah. Bull just slaps Yangpai around with his saw.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like, I guess it's quite hard to keep like that closer track of the Uber advantage in this. You know, it's not really your main focus. Like, if it's neck and neck, you just know whether you have, like, advantage or not, really, or how close you are. But meanwhile, Yangpai's burst out of the door and is absolutely smashing Stark, but they do have an Uber in the bag. And I think Yangpai just wants to kite this. The arrow's missed, though, and Yangpai will be cleaned up. Board, taking his time to press his kill bind and not his disconnect bind there. Doesn't want to make that mistake again. Stark and Bull really need a pretty much perfect run of frags right now to stop Yangpai and Board, because there's only 19 seconds left for Yangpai and Board. They're going to drop down. Fight's going off, but again, dropping down right into Yangpai's rockets. He's landing a lot of damage. He'll finish him off with a strong shotgun. Big Bull's valiant saws coming out from him, but he will go down, and Yangpai's going to clean that up. There's now 15 seconds, and if I'm boarding Yangpai, I'm waiting for Uber right now. If they have to get on the cap.
Yeah.
Stark's trying to go aggressive. He's going to try and kill the medic before he has Uber. But Yangpai's going to clean him up. Bull's trying to get time on the point. Bull's just going to have to buy time right now. He doesn't have time to sync up his spawns with Stark. He's still dodging, and now Stark's coming in. They've Ubered though, and Stark's going to jump into an Uber, and this should be all but the first round. There we go. Yangpai and Board take the opening round.
That was a very exciting first round. Neck and neck for most of the game, except for the very last part where Board and Yangpai pulled ahead.
Yeah, they're going straight into this second round right now. Really even fight. Stark looks like he's got the better of it. He has got a medic on him though, but he lands the shotgun and a bit of help from Bull with the arrow.
That was a clean and simple swipe by Stark and Bull.
Yeah, much more convincing start right now. They're going to go into a fight again. Yangpai not letting the cap go down at all. But again, Yangpai, like, Stark kind of surfs it into Yangpai, but Yangpai just gets the better.
Playing so much better than Stark at the moment. He's hitting all the big damage rockets that Stark can't really get out of.
Yeah, what you see a lot in this is you don't see like sort of, you know, the kind of classic big air shot rockets. Yeah, I'm saying that as Yangpai hits an air shot. Cursed of a caster right now, but you just see a lot. It's a lot more about hitting the easy rockets, as it were, really consistently. You know, making sure you get that max damage.
Yeah,
and
just juggle him when he's about to hit the floor, just juggle him slightly up so you can guarantee that next hit.
Yeah, so it's interesting because we see both soldiers having pretty strong shotgun and really even shotgun fights. I'm not sure if if T-Mac just needed a bit to warm up, but it'll be interesting to see how Nat plays in the final, whichever team is able to face him. And right now the fight's separated. Bull goes down to 1 HP right there in that fight. Board hit him with a shotgun when he was on 4 HP, drops him to 3. But Bull's going to sneak away, but they're going to know Bull is really weak. And I think Board might he's just trying to go for him.
That's a nice rocket.
But Starks might capitalise on this. He's able to shotgun him down, but Board, good positioning, just ready for that close swipe if his soldier dies.
And he has enough HP to make sure he can sit on the point for a few seconds. Yeah,
got some free cap time. They're going to get the cap before Stark's even able to get out of spawn again. And they've got an Uber advantage, but it's not going to come into play in this next fight. The Uber is exchanged. Look at Stark, good positioning, getting that cap time while this fight's going on. So even if they don't win it, they've got that good cap time. Stark misses a couple of rockets there that maybe he could have done for more damage, and Yangpai should be able to capitalise on this. Ball is forcing the focus to be split. He's going for the medic. He gets juggled towards the medic. He goes for the arrow.
Close. He juggled him away. Yeah. Oh my god, that's last slice was going to hit him as well.
And now the spam's coming in. Board is having to really focus on his dodging. He lands again. He is going to pop.
This is so exciting. I would never have thought this would be so exciting from a Ultiduo game. But this is so back and forth. Medic surviving with 10 HP. Oh my god.
Yeah. What Efug pointed out in chat is when you pop the Uber and drop the Uber when you're trying to be forced, as it looks like Stark should be able to clean this all up. He's just going to take his time. Misses the air shot. Oh, Yangpai actually.
Wow. Yangpai's going big right now.
Yeah, it looks like Bull might have been able to finish him with the arrow, but Yangpai could get the shotgun out too quickly for him. But yeah, when you the difference between popping an Uber and dropping an Uber really doesn't really buy you a lot of different time. Like, it's basically the same thing. It just looks better on logs.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But that's I think that's that psychological advantage you might get from getting that drop off or popping while the rock is flying at you.
It's quite disheartening as well. You know when you're having like an even fight and you feel like you pushed them back, and then they just pop over and you're like, okay, I'll kill myself now. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. They're both quite experienced in this game mode, so I'm sure the medics are used to dropping. Yeah, used to try and risky drop. Saying that, Bull gets absolutely juggled straight into the wall. Easy shot for Yangpai to follow up on, and now we're going to see Stark try and finish Board. Board's doing his best to surf. He's buying a lot of time, but...
Well, Board is definitely very inexperienced when it comes to medicing. He is very premature when at... with trying to jump, dodge the rocket.
And right now we see Stark's got the high ground, and he separated the heals, but he didn't do too much damage to Yangpai while he didn't have the heals, so it's a pretty much even fight. The buff's actually now going in favour of Stark, and he's got... Look how dominant he is. Stark's always standing on the point, always denying it or capping it, always playing the cap, as you should be doing in King of the Hill.
Yeah, showing his presence constantly.
Yeah, and he sets up a frag for Bull right now. Board's down to 9 HP, and I'm surprised Board's not killed himself now. He's just... Look, yeah, Stark's just toying with him. Stark's toying with him. He's going to let Yangpai jump and just sets up for late death. He's going to get the Uber Force off, and now Stark is going to have to clean up these frags. Yangpai is still 200 HP. They're walking up top, and I think Stark's trying to play it. He's just going to try and keep the spawn separated. Big air shot from Yangpai, can't land the double. Stark should still be able to finish it though, thanks to the heal advantage. No, Yangpai takes him down. Bull will get him, but Board's going to clean it up and get on the cap. I see what Stark's trying to do now. I like the idea of like keeping the spawn separated. You know, like, just as the soldier comes to try and rescue his medic, you kill the medic, and then you keep them separated.
But it still kind of looks questionable what he was doing. Maybe not what Stark did, but well, when he used that Uber, why he went for the medic instead of going for the soldier.
I guess he knew the medic was on low health and closer, so he's just gone for the easier frag, I guess.
Yeah, perhaps.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those decisions. It's not really a bad decision either way. It's just as long as you pick one, really. As long as you don't try and as long as you don't change your mind, it's a fine decision normally. And he didn't, so he should be fine. Now we see Yangpai getting on the point right early, baiting Stark down for hitting those juggles again, but the health's pretty even. Stark's starting to inch ahead, but one rocket can change it all. And now they're juggling on top of each other's head. Board's going for the slice, but they had an Uber in the bag. Board is gonna kill himself. Just about. I presume Board doesn't actually have a bind to kill himself, so he has to type killing console, and that's why it's taking a little bit longer.
Yeah, perhaps you just save that command, so he just has to hit that up arrow key and enter. And he did it twice, like too quickly on the time around, so he disconnected.
Yeah, or retried, I imagine. Yeah.
Yeah.
As we see, Yangpai again it was really even, but Yangpai's going to clean it up again. But we have seen Stark and Bull take the lead in this, so I've got a minute in the bag, only 1 minute 41 seconds left for Stark and Bull. And they're going to go straight for us again. They need to push before Board gets Uber, they can't really have too much of an extended fight. And you can see Stark maybe trying to throw a couple of rockets for medic. Wait, he's focusing the medic here, Stark, he's just trying to pin him back.
But it's interesting to see how Stark is deliberately trying to hit rockets in between both Yangpai and Board, so that he could perhaps deal some damage onto Board while dealing damage to Yangpai.
Yeah, you see it didn't work out though, and that's going to cost not just them this round really, but obviously, look, Yangpai's really close to the door.
Camp.
Yeah, Board's trying to hold Viva, but Stark surfed onto him as well. I think he would have survived that one. Board would have, but
yeah,
it was too close quarters, to judge which way if Stark's rocket was going to hit or not. So he just played it safe and popped. And now we see the Uber exchange coming. Not the Uber exchange, but just for normal standard fight.
Very strong rockets by Yangpai at the moment.
Yeah,
getting all his
Bull's going in aggressive.
Shots.
Like, you see when Bull goes aggressive, like, it's worked a couple of times, but most of the time Yangpai's just ready, like that quick rocket shotgun combo, and Bull's out of it before Stark can really reload enough to capitalise on the distraction.
But it looks like Yangpai knows when Bull is going aggressive, and that's when Stark is out of a non-factor in the fight. Too little HP, nothing reloaded, that's when Bull goes aggressive, and I think Yangpai have figured that out.
Yeah, and we see Stark again caught on the low HP. Uber in the bag for board. Medic's going on him, but again, safe rockets from Yangpai to juggle him away from his medic. And the Yangpai and board have taken the lead, and it might be a clean sweep right now.
They've had the point for roughly 1.5 minutes now.
Yeah, they went for the suicide, and now Bull's going to try and finish it right now. But he's juggled up, not going to go for the air shot, he's just going to crater. Didn't have anything loaded, and they're 60 seconds on the clock for Yangpai and board, and that's all they are away from being put in the grand final. And
all that keys, man.
yeah, and again, Stark's trying to focus the medic, but Yangpai and board are just so strong. Yangpai takes the medic with him, surely.
50 HP. Come on, board, I believe in the crossbow.
Yeah, Bull's going to get the faster spawn because he doesn't have a point. Misses the easy arrow on Stark.
But still has to Uber, so...
Yeah, he's just going to try and kill Yangpai. Yangpai actually craters before Bull can pop. Before Board can pop even. He cratered before Board could get the beam on him, and now Board is trying to flick it off. He is going to get the slice, and Bull's committed to this, and it looks like Yangpai's going to go straight on him. Bull gets the medic frag. Good trade, and now everything's completely out of sync. Stark doesn't know where he is though, and Yangpai's going to get a big free rocket on him. They're going to try and trade. Stark on 5 HP manages to get the trade off. It's down to medic v medic. The first arrow lands. Both medics have landed an arrow. They're both fighting over the point. Stark and Bull can't afford to lose this. Bull will win the one-on-one. That's big right now because they can't afford to lose this. They need to hold this for 1 minute and 28 seconds.
This is going to be an exciting finish, I feel like. Both teams have been able to hold the points quite comfortably once they've had it.
Yeah, for about a minute or so, yeah. And now Stark's got Yangpai back on the big back foot here, and he's just going to push it home completely. Board actually going to steal a frag.
That's
on
a very important
Bull,
frag, I think.
And obviously the spawns are going to be slightly quicker. You see like 2 seconds on Bull. Board's going to spawn slightly earlier. And now
this might be game. Yeah.
Stark's going to get one shot at this, I think, or Bull might actually have to go before him. Bull's going to eat a lot of rockets, a lot of big damage right now, and they're just going to cap it before Stark can even get in there, and that's GG. Stark and Bull are eliminated.
Who would have thought that?
Yeah, so Yangpai and board into the grand final. Just trying to look at the time. Does anyone know if we're going live again, like straight away? Are they going straight into it? Do they want to keep going, or are we having a short break? Take a break. All right. So that was the second semi-final. Yangpai and board getting the grand final to face T-Mac and Tech in the ultimate showdown for 40 keys.
It's a good thing we did a break.
Keys. That's what I mean.
This was so exciting.
Yeah. So we're going to go to a break right now, and we'll be back soon with the grand final.